today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You have my anxiety bad from this movie. I don't even want to be in cold weather. I'm scared of the ice now,
Oh my
but I'm
God.
I'm gonna try to get through it.
Okay.
But one of the first questions that I wanted to ask you is, your character is very fearless given the task that is set before him, and I wanted to ask you specifically, how do you strive to be fearless, either in your personal life or also to being fearless professionally?
Well, that's a good question. I think fearlessness is really born of uh, the unknown. It's fearlessness generally follows being confronted with something that's unknown and outside of your comfort zone. Um, and I think it's then when you have to rely on that which is within you, um, that very, very small, quiet place within us all, you know, that that's where your courage is found. And I think that's how I do it in my personal life. And hopefully that translates in the playing of this character.
It definitely translates as a character because I don't know if I could do what your character did day in and day out. I just would have to be like, this not my ministry. I can't do this. But do you feel as though that there's like a little piece of your character that actually understands the dangers, of what his job is? Like, do you feel like there's a small piece of that?
Without question, there's a large part of him that understands the danger involved and the risk involved in driving trucks, huge semi trucks on the ice. I'm sure there's a great part of him that understands that. Like, we all understand, listen, you know, um, life uh, is unpredictable, right? Um, it's great. I was watching the Richard Pryor documentary, Omit the Logic, and there's a great thing like the last thing he's doing Mudbone, and he talks about nobody asked to be born here, and you sure don't know when you're going to die.
Mm.
And those, you know, those are sort of like kind of like you know the pillars of life in a way. It's like you don't know how you got here. I mean, how you got here is not up to you, and how you go, you never know the hour nor the day.
Mm-mm.
So you might as well really make the most of it.
Look, you are making the most of it in your career. I mean, it's so amazing and how you've been able to continue to elevate your craft in
Thank
all of the roles that you decide to take. And I really want to know, is there like a different type of viewpoint? Like, how do you decide to take your roles now? You've done so much, you've accomplished so much. How do you decide to take on a role like Ice Road?
Well, Ice Road for me was an opportunity to work with Liam Neeson. Um, it was also an opportunity to work in an environment that I haven't done a whole lot of work in. I mean, I did one other sort of winter kind of movie, did this movie called The Colony, also
Mhm.
shot in Canada years ago. Um, but I had not spent any time in Winnipeg, which is where we shot the movie. And somehow I just thought, oh, I want to see that place. I want to go there. So, and I like the part too. You how do you not like a guy named Goldenrod?
Look, I'm going to learn to be fearless like your character, fearless like yourself, and I will try to brave into the cold bath. I'm gonna have to take a break after watching this movie.
Oh, I'm so glad that you watched it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today. It means so much to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day and the best week ever. Thank you so much.